All right, so today beaver trapping opens. We're gonna be trapping these ponds here. There's another pond on the other side of that dike we'll take a look at. We'll be setting some beaver and muskrat sets, but I got 15 110s, 5 330s, a couple number 4 double long springs for caster mount sets. We'll be setting 2 pole sets. I got 2 floats. And then I got 2 660s I made. So I'll start looking out, checking out this area. Hopefully get a bunch of muskrat and beaver sets out. All right, so we found our first run underneath this tree here. You can see it drops off pretty quick here. So we're gonna set a 330 right up tight into shore there. All right, so the middle of the run's about right here. Get my stakes. Get them started. Ground's really hard here. Alright, so I got the strap down in here. Just get it set up nice. Pull the safeties off. And then that's good. So we got the set made there. 2 stakes bound in really hard. Safety's off. Nice banked in. Should catch one. All right, so we got another run right here. Right before we got up to here, we saw a big beaver come out of here. So we're gonna get this set and maybe we'll actually catch one today. Too far over, yeah. Alright, so take the safeties off. And that's made. Now we had I was standing right here just ready to get the set made and a beaver came right out of here, so might actually end up getting one today if he comes back in. If there's another one that'll come out of the bank run here. All right, so we finished checking this first pond. We made those 2 beaver sets. We walked the side over here. We found 2 muskrat houses, but the entrances are right at the house and we can't set them here in Wisconsin. They gotta be 3 feet away. So I might go back and put a float or something. But we checked out this pond and we can't wade this one over here. So now we're gonna go over the dike and check out that other pond. All right, so we got a run right here, a bank hole. It's too deep where we can't reach it with our gloves, so I put the 110 on the lath. I used our wedge. I made a video about that. I'm just gonna slide it down, put the trap right on top of my foot. I don't know I'll have it right in the hole, and I'll just slide my foot out, stake it all the way down. Ground's really hard here. All right, so that's set. All right, so I got another one set here. Not sure if this one was alive, but it was too deep for me to reach again, so I just stuck it down with my foot. I got a spot where the muskrats are coming up a lot. You can see here. Here they're ripping up the little shore. And then right here they mowed down that whole bunch of grass there. So I think I'm gonna try putting a float in. I got this like triangle float that I made. Got a screw in there. I'll put the carrot on. I'll be using a 1.5 double coil spring. And I'll just be tying it off with a piece of rope to one of these sticks. I think I'll wedge it in somewhere right here. So I'll get that set and I'll show you what it looks like. So I got that float wedged up into the shore a little bit there, where they were coming up here. They're coming up there, so hopefully they'll come up, see the carrot, get caught in that trap. We found a beaver house up here. You can see the feed bed right there. I might be checking that out for a set, and I might make a caster mount set by it somewhere. And then over here, I just put a lath. I marked a spot where it looks like there's a beaver bank down there. I'll be putting a 330. But I got one more float here. I got a bigger float where I got a spot for 2 traps. One there, and then in the middle I have my screw for the bait. I may be putting that on that other pond where I found those 2 rat houses. So there's a little bit of rat sign there. But we're just gonna keep walking, check out the other side of this pond, see if we can find more rat sets. But I set my beaver stuff up on shore, so I'm gonna go get a 330 and a caster and a bigger foothold set of caster set. So I'll go get those traps and I'll show you those sets. All right, so I'm coming back to where I set these 2 traps, 2 110s. Hopefully the water's cleared up. The water gets really murky when we walk through here. It's got a silty bottom, but if it cleared up, I'll hopefully show you what we set. So basically what we're doing is we're just walking the shore, looking for like little trails in the bottom of the water. There'll be where the silt is all gone. It'll be like sand bottom. That'll be a muskrat run. Or look for any little holes in the ground, and you can stick your foot in there or your hand in there and it tunnels down in. That's a muskrat bank set. So see if the water cleared up on this one. It looks like it probably didn't though. Yeah, I can't see that one. Take a look at this one. Yeah, I was hopefully gonna show you the sets, but the water gets so clouded up so quick down here. Yeah, I can't see that. Yeah, but these sets were so deep, so basically what I did was I just stuck my foot in the hole and set the trap right on top of my foot, so I know I would have it right in the hole. But I'm almost back to get my beaver traps, and I'll show you those sets. I got this bank house set here. Couldn't show it on camera, it's so deep that you can see my stakes. They're like 4-foot stakes, they're almost all the way underwater. I don't know if you can see the trap down there, but yeah, it was pretty deep, but it seems like it's a nice size hole, and hopefully they're still using it. I'm not quite sure if they still are, but I stuck my foot back there and it goes as far back as I can reach. So I'm thinking they are. So now I'm gonna go up to this house up here, hopefully find an entrance and make a 330 set. And then probably make a caster mount set. All right, so I'm gonna be making a caster mount set by this big house here. I'm at this spot here. You can see it's a nice spot where they come up on shore, some rocks and stuff there. It's pretty deep right here where we can drown them good. I'll be using a number 4 Victor double long spring. I picked these up at the convention in Marshfield this year for like $6 a piece. Someone put some teeth on here. There isn't really a need for teeth on them, but. And then I'll be using a drowner cable. I'll use cable on Beaver or some really thick wire or they'll just break it. So I'm gonna make a nice firm spot for the trap to be bedded here. And basically when you make your caster mount set, doesn't matter, just dig anything you can find on the bottom of the freaking, on the bottom of the water. There's not a whole lot here, but just reaching down, grab some leaves, mud, whatever. I'll be making a nice big pile there. I'll be setting the trap here, putting a stake here, put a stake out in the deep water for the slide wire. And then I got some, I think I'm gonna try some sweet, I have to take a look at it. I think it's sweet Beaver flat tail caster bait. I'll be putting on the caster mount a sweet water flat tail. I'll be trying this for the caster bait. So I'll get this set made and I'll show you what it looks like. Got the set made. You can see my mound of crap up there from the bottom of the water I put up there. And I put a fresh stick I found on their feed bed, and then I just spread some caster all over the mound, a little bit on the shore. Here I got the trap right here. You can't really see it, but the trap's right here. I put a little stick right here, so when they come up, they'll hit their belly and they'll make them wanna put their feet down. And hopefully right in the trap that's right behind the stick there. I got my drowner cable come out in the deep water out here, right next to this house. So hopefully we'll catch one. I'm gonna now take a look at if there's an entrance to this house that we can set. We have to set 6 feet from the house, so usually you can't set right at the houses. Usually the entrances are right at the houses, so we'll take a look though. All right, so this house, the run is like right there, runs out. Can't see it, but we set the 660 out there. It's pretty deep. The run's really wide, so we got that 660 in there. So hopefully we'll catch one. Got another small bank down here, probably from the small ones that were living in the house that came over here, but it's a small hole. We got a 330 set there. Looks like hopefully we'll get one. So we got a run right here. The house is over there. We're gonna get this set. We just made that other set over there, and then we got the caster mount set right here too. Safeties off. I'll set off and actually catch them. Alright, so that set's made. So there's like a little channel here. So I just stuck the last 660 I brought right in the middle of it. And then also set 2 more muskrat bank sets over here. So we got 2 more 110s set there. We're gonna be going out here and checking if there's any more muskrat houses or sets. And then I'll probably be going back to that other pond that we first were checking out and set a few muskrat sets there, and then I'll basically be it. We found this house, couldn't find an entrance to it, so we set 2 110s that we baited with carrots on the triggers. So hopefully the rats will find those carrots and we'll get a double here tomorrow. You can see where all the muskrats are coming up here. So I set a pole set here. I'm gonna try some celery this time. Hopefully they'll like celery over the apples. All right, so we were walking back, checking this set. This is where the beaver came out. It looks like he came back in. He ripped both stakes out of the ground. Looks like it's a nice big one. So we'll get him out of the trap and I'll show you him. Got their set remade. We got the beaver out. Pretty big one, almost as big as the sled. Nice and fat. Nice. Hopefully there'll be another one in here, and there's not only one living in there though. All right, got a beaver on the first day. All right, so we're gonna call her today. We were out for probably 5-6 hours. I might set a few more sets tomorrow, but we ended up setting 5 330s, 2 660s, that caster mount set, a float, a pull set, and I think it was like 7 110s. And then this is definitely a first for me, catching a beaver on the first day, first set. Yeah, I was setting that 330, he came out right in front of me, actually hit my legs, and then on the way back we caught him going back into his den house. All right, so stay tuned for the check videos. Hopefully we'll catch a few beaver and a few rats tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.